In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 practical fat loss tips you can implement straight away. If you're new here, my name's Aaron and I help guys over 30 get their fitness back on track by losing a little bit of fat and building a little bit of muscle. I'm a personal trainer, have been since 2014, exercise science graduate, and I've worked in an office the last decade, so I understand the stresses and the struggles that come with trying to get in that shape you once were in your early 20s. Now on to the 3 tips. Make sure you stay to the end because the third tip is really useful. Tip number 1 is only eating in designated breaks. The reason for this is, especially in an office environment, there's always snacks going around the office, there's always someone's birthday, there's always a special occasion or someone's leaving, so there's always treats going around, there's always that temptation you need to fight off. But by eating the 3 designated breaks, instead of grazing throughout the day, you're kind of more conscious of what you're putting in your body, and also you're less likely to eat as much, because if you're grazing throughout the day, all that food just adds up really quickly, a lot faster than you realise. Now on to tip number 2 is make sure that you're planning 3 meals. Most of us, especially in an office environment again, will have a lunch break and 2 smaller breaks either side. If you're planning 3 meals, then these 3 meals will keep you somewhat full up, so then if you do decide to have a few snacks afterwards, it's more than likely to be 1 or 2 little snacks rather than 5 or 6, especially if you're anything like me. Now on to the last point, which comes from tip number 2 really, is plan your meals around protein and fibre. They're relatively low in calories and they very much keep you full up for the type of foods that they are, and that's what we want really. We want to keep ourselves as full up as possible, so just like point 2, if we do decide to have some treats and snacks afterwards, it's more likely to be 1 or 2 here and there rather than 5 or 6 smaller snacks throughout the day. So I hope you found these tips useful. If you have, please like the video. If you do, consider subscribing because I post videos every weekend, and also let me know in the comments section what's your biggest struggle when it comes to losing